Lo adulteraron por 26 kilowatts desde anoche hasta ahora. Eso es con una sola televisión encendida y estando yo durmiendo. Ellos han recibido intrusiones, las brujas podridas alrededor de donde yo vivo y otras que vuelan hasta acá también. Ellos vienen en carro y viajan adentro de mi casa, se hacen invisibles llamando a Lucifer. Lo adulteraron en 25 kilowatts desde anoche a las 8 de la noche, ahora que son las 9:30 AM. Ellos lo adulteran a través de un medidor. Adulteran el medidor a través de un programa que tienen en los celulares. Y esto es con una sola televisión encendida la noche entera. Ellos se la pasan adulterando el medidor de la casa mía aquí en McBerry. Y hace 5 años, hace un poco más de 5 años, esta organización satánica se dedica exactamente a adulterar medidores y adulterar medidores de personas a quienes ellos están atacando y robar energía eléctrica para las compañías a donde ellos trabajan y sus casas. Estos son un grupo satánico en la región de la Florida que ejerce presión y recluta gente proveyéndole poderes. Primero ellos verifican cuál es la necesidad del que van a reclutar para comprarlo y más luego lo que hacen es que lo envuelven en drogas o lo envuelven en la debilidad que ellos tengan y entonces le hacen el ofrecimiento de que se acepta poderes para trabajar para una persona. Por lo regular no le mencionan quién es hasta que no le mencionan qué hasta el momento, hasta el final. ¿Viste lo que pasó ahí? Do you see that? Those are witches and warlords. Exactly that. They travel inside of my home. That is the 24 hours. Watching and spy us to see what we are doing and to see with what they can affect us. So they can go ahead of us. Use the same words and mix with lies. Do you see that? They are traveling inside of my home. That's the 24 hours. Witches and warlords from here, Tampa, Florida. And this is in my home. In a less than 800 square feet house. They receive instructions to adulterate the meter reader for at least between 30 and 45 kilowatts per 24 hours. Doesn't matter if I have everything off. They can have access to the meter reader and change it. Alter through a program that they use in their cell phone. The electric company, they know about that. They know that some people are making complaints regardless. The kilowatt, the bills, because they really don't know exactly what's going on. But I do know what exactly is going on. That's why they are watching me all the time to make sure what I'm doing, what steps I'm taking to provide information to the people and expose them. Because there is not simple people. They are people who have legs and feet, but they don't use their brain. They don't have no brain. They gave their souls. They put a price to their souls. And that's what they do. They watching us, me and my son, all the time to put obstacles so we can we can progress, and we can have a happy and normal life. They put obstacles in whatever we're going to do. They follow me. There is a persecution against us from these satanic cults. They worship the devil. I'm not sure if it's Satan or it's a demon, but I'm completely sure, without no doubt, that this comes from cults, satanic cults. And if you go to your computer and click on Google and write the words, how many satanic cults are here in Tampa, you're going to see that it say 18 satanic cults you can find. But it's not true. The reality is at least double that same portion. They receive power in exchange for their souls. And when I'm talking about powers, I'm talking about the day after call the name of Lucifer, and that's after a couple of processes that they need to go through. One of the processes that do you see that? And they need the same organization brain clean their memory of whatever they feel before and whatever the way that they act before. They're gonna think in different way. They're gonna act in different way, and that is because they are under control mind of the devil. So they can still have the same lifestyle that they have before they met this organization, but they have also to have a double life. They need to work for them. Since the moment that they sign that contract with that satanic organization, they need to work for them in exchange for powers. They have to go and travel to the victim place area, and they need to alter the mirror reader all the time and do what the boss in that organization say. If they say that they need to be inside of the house and be spy the woman or the person who is the victim, they have to do that. They also receive these people who give their souls to the devil. They also been watching by the same people to make sure that they are doing what they say. So yes, and this is in Tampa, Florida. And when I say we, is my son and I who live in this house. Most of the time we only have only a TV on, or maybe 2 TV. And when I check the meter reader every hour, let's say from here to the next hour, it didn't consume 1 kilowatt. The reality is when with one TV on of 32 inches, the consumption between that and, let's say, the refrigerator, if you have one refrigerator like this one that I have right here, obviously it's already connected to the electric mode. So if you have that, those are not active. Those are not active electronic. They don't consume a lot of. They don't consume electric. In other words, they do consume electric, but are passive. They are passive electronic domestic. The consumption is extremely limited. It's supposed to, in this house, to be changed the kilowatt through with only one TV on, and that's all what I have right now. Every almost 5 hours, every 4 hours and 45 minutes is supposed to be changed. And they change it, they alter the meter reader through that program in their cell phones, let's say every 15 minutes, every 25, because it's so many people who is doing this. They really are not organized. It's not just one person who's doing that the 24 hours, so they don't know who the last person altered, how many kilowatts did they alter in my meter from the electric company. So right now they can alter one, and in 20 you go again in less than an hour, or let's say in 20 minutes, and they already alter for 3 kilowatt. In other words, 1 hour here using exactly the same amount of consumption of electricity, you can go in the next 3 hours and it will be 10 kilowatt, and in the next 3 hours it can be nothing, and in the next 3 hours it can be 7, because they are not organized. And this is the way they are working, or what they are. The reason because they are doing this to me is for 2 reasons. Number 1, so I don't have enough money to expand in the important things, like say food. I pay here between $97 per month through to $300, almost $300. So you can see there the same amount of square feet in the house with the same amount of person, that is only 1 adult and 1 minor, and using exactly the same amount of electricity the entire day. And how they alter. So is 2 reasons because they are doing that. I don't have enough money for the important things. 2, so they can distract me for the Jesus face, for the focus in Jesus. They don't want me to be. Vente, come here. Vente para acá, pipi. They don't want me to, they want me to distract me from, they want to distract me from the instruction that they receive is, they want to distract myself for the focus that should be God. If I pray, they know that a lot of things is going to happen, and they receive a lot of in their own life, each and all of those members, and also the people who is in the top of those organizations are receiving really serious damage to their altars and life. Because when a real person who believes in God and who has a seal from God the Almighty, He protects us. But also something's going to happen extremely important in my life through God, from God, and there is something relate completely directly with God, something that it will be in my destiny. So the devil use members of satanic cults. They use satanic cults, and the satanic cults, the bosses and the person who is in the top of those organizations, use and recruit people so they can distract me from the reality. So if you see in this past 15 minutes a bunch of light crossings between the floor and the walls, so that means they are the one that you see are exactly witches and warlords. They can transform themselves the same thing, invisible, or in insect. They can transform themselves in insect. Any kind of insect that you can imagine. Flies, butterflies, birds, gnats. Every time that I go to right here in this place and I put my knees on the floor to pray, they come from the window, exactly from that window. They cross the window in front of my eyes in a form of a net. They cross in a form of a net, but they can cross in any other form, but they have the capacity. The devil gave them the capacity to be the same thing, visible or invisible, in any kind of insect. Right now, while I'm talking with you, they are around of my head, but if I do like this, they get invisible. So that's what they do since, I don't know since when, but they are alter my mirror reader since a little bit more than 5 years ago. And I connect them. I connect those satanic codes with the same people who alter the mirror reader, because I observed that the people who was alter the mirror reader was exactly the same people who was talking with the rest of the people who is part of those satanic cults. One day, I saw one of the person from Haiti. It was a black woman from Haiti, and I was behind a bush, and she didn't saw me, but I saw her when she came outside from her apartment to her balcony, and she called the name of Lucifer. And after that, like, she talked in another language, was not in English. And after that, in her place, she disappeared completely. After maybe 6 seconds. And in her place, it was a butterfly. The butterfly was big, and it has exactly the same color of the dress of this woman. These people gave and put a price to their souls in exchange for power. The devil is using them to attack the people who are very close with God and the people who has a seal by God. And this is not happening only here in Tampa, Florida, but in other places in the entire world. The devil knows that we are on the end of the time, and he remembered that he came to kill, rob, and what else? Okay, so that's what they are doing. They are rob the souls of these people. He knows that he has not a lot of time. Do you see that? Yes, those are witches and warlords, women and men who gave their souls. They put a price to their souls. Be careful. Use your camera and put cameras in your house. If you see the things is missing in your house, if you see that food is missing in your refrigerator, they rob my food. They put poison on my coffee. They steal the car key. They can get invisible and get into your purse and take whatever credit card, and use them. And you don't even know that this is happening in your house, and that this is happening in your life. And probably you live around someone who put a price to the devil, and who worship the devil, and who work for the devil in the same way that I live. All the people around this house, they put a price to their souls, and after they do that, their life change completely, because it comes the moment that they feel and think and act exactly as a demon. Their happiness is to attack others. That's the happiness, exactly like demons. Because it's so many times that demons get into their bodies, that it comes the moment that they feel, think, and act exactly like them. This is important information from me for the people who want to know about what's going on and how close we are with the end of the times. Thank you.